going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chicken Fingers. Yes, poultry digits. And I am bringing you another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Welcome back, and for all the new fans who did join me after seeing me in videos or hanging out with Star and stuff after PAX, thank you for coming aboard. I guarantee you're going to have a lot of fun. I'm like the nicest guy on the face of the planet, with the exception of, I don't know, Gandhi, maybe? Anyways, today we will be playing Scout. As you can see, we'll be using a strange scattergun, strange flying guillotine, and a strange Sandman. And the reason I really like this combination is it's like its own mini game. If you don't remember how the cleaver works, it's a projectile weapon. So when you throw it, it has a small arc. It has a delay till it reaches its target, and it actually veers to the right. If you look at my review of the weapon when it first came out, it does veer slightly to the right. So you really have to pay attention to that. But the reason it's so much fun is when it hits an enemy, it does initial burst damage and then does small damage over time, a bleed effect, and it's good for calling out spies or finishing off enemies as they run away. It regenerates really fast, so you can just keep spamming it. But the best part is when you hit them with the bonk, or the Sandman ball, and you get them bonked, and you get them stunned, and then you hit them with the cleaver, it does freaking massive damage, just like a nuke weapon going off. It's a small nuclear chef's knife, and it throws their bodies like they just got, you know, picked up by freaking I don't know, freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger and tossed across the freaking map. It is hilarious. It flies in the air, it hits them, and goes, and everybody goes flying. It is hilarious. You'll see it as heavy in a minute. He just gets slammed up against a freaking wall. That's got to be at least a 400-pound dude. I mean, come on. The Scout's got to have a freaking pitching arm for that. I mean, that's amazing. It's fun. It's a great little mini game. I wish, like, you know, I definitely gotta get critical hit kills for the weapon counter. So definitely, if you have one of those, let me know. I'll definitely take it from you. Yes, I'll just take it from you. I'll come to your house, punch you in the face, and I'm gonna take your fucking weapons. All right, you can't do a thing about it. Yeah, I told you I was friendly. Yeah, it's all ruse just to get your strange critical kills part from my strange weapons. All right, back. Let's get to the actual commentary. Today, we're gonna be talking kind of along the same lines about when we were talking about why we play Team Fortress 2, which was like my last actual real commentary where I was actually talking about the game. Today we're talking about what makes a game fun. So, you know, we all pretty much agree, if you're here, you find Team Fortress 2 fun in some capacity. Maybe it's not your favorite game, maybe it's just a hobby, maybe you do pro games only or lobbies only. Whatever your thing is, you're here for a reason because you enjoy Team Fortress 2 in some respect. Obviously, I love the game. It's my favorite game now. It's been pretty much my most played game for the last 4 years, and definitely look to continue that streak for another 4 years because I'm just in absolute awe of the game. And the reasons, when I came up with these reasons what makes a game good, TF2 really stuck out in my mind because it met all three criteria. The first part of what makes a game good is obviously an engaging atmosphere, and that means like the characters and the settings they aren't stale, they aren't the same old. We've all seen the, I don't want to call out like, you know, an individual game. I think we'll all know what I'm kind of saying, but you know, we've all seen the modern guns and the high-tech stuff and all that stuff. But this game, it's so different from that. You know, the parts and the players are all individual. They all have their own agendas, their own character, and it definitely adds to the game in the sense that it doesn't feel, I don't know, cookie cutter. You know, the same thing every other developer out there is doing. Then you have, on this game, the maps are fun. So in the setting, you have the maps that they are very creative. They have good drop downs. They have different angles you can come from. They have all kinds of different twists and turns that make each match its own little adventure. So like, you might have a good, you know, situation one way. You might not have it the same way because players play differently. Because the maps offer that flexibility, pretty much. The second point that comes down to what makes a game fun is that a game has to reward ingenuity. Now, a lot of games you play, you can just sit back and you can just snipe. Like, I like to snipe in this game, but it's not necessarily like my favorite thing. I actually enjoy classes like Scout or Medic or something where I'm actually really in the action. I like to be in the action because that's, you know, where you find a big, brawny, sweaty men. You know, wrestle each other, oiled up, and I mean, wait, what am I talking about again? Oh yeah, Team Fortress 2. Sorry. Awkward. No, the game has to award players for being creative, for coming from angles a team wouldn't suspect. Now, like, you have a ninjaneer. I think we all know what a ninjaneer is. If you don't, a ninjaneer is an engineer who can get behind the enemy lines and put their own teleporter there and just screw with the enemy team. I mean, suddenly you have a combo, a medic-heavy combo coming up from behind you, you know, sniper sniping you from behind. It rewards ingenuity. If you played some of the mods, you know, you'll see crazy things where players figure out how to beat these super-powered bosses by doing some of the things you would never, ever see in a regular match. And the third reason, and probably what makes Team Fortress 2, you know, really good. Oh, actually, no, let's go back to the second reason. There's another part to this I had written down. Rocket jumping and uber pushing. These are things that players figure out that really work. And it's something I'm pretty sure the developers would never have seen, never have thought of. I mean, rocket jumping, yes, was obviously originally intended. If you've seen the original trailer for TF2, yes, the rocket jumping was a big deal. I mean, the actual song was called the Rocket Jumping Waltz. So, I mean, there you go. But like uber pushing, when a medic hops in front of his uber partner and takes the sentry blowback for him, that's something that was just seen when I first saw it. I was like, oh my god! Like I had seen the face of God, pretty much, in video games. So, that. And then finally, the third part is that we get support from developers. The game continues at first and throughout its lifetime to receive support from its developers in the form of updates, patches, new items, new maps, and game modes, and everything you can imagine. And the best part about Team Fortress 2 is that it gets a lot of its stuff from its fans. You have the mods, you have a lot of the items nowadays are coming from fans, the skins at least. Maybe not the balancing and stuff like that in terms of what the effects are, but you do get a lot of the creativity from the fans, and that's what really drives home a good game. You always have developers who are going to push things and try to make money. I mean, that's their job. You can't blame them. Video gaming is a huge business industry. It's humongous, guys. When I went to PAX East, my mind was blown about even how much indie developers, you know, how much they really seriously consider money as the point of their game. And you can't blame them. I mean, you got to put food on your table somehow. So when they actually look to fans and they trust their fans, that is a big investment, guys, and that definitely shows a lot of love for not only the community but their game, because this is like someone's baby, man. So if the developers are willing to listen to just fans, you know, their rants and their raves, and honestly consider them as like viable and real, then you know you have a game that's never ever gonna get stale, because they're always going to be willing to change it just to make people happy, their players happy. And that's what makes a good game. Now, you can agree or disagree. If you have anything else you want to add, feel free to add it in the comments. I'll read them all. I do. I love them. I love having conversations. So, you know, you can hit @TheHuntingWolf or whatever it is. My name is Chicken Fingers, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. You got the thumbs up thing underneath the video. And I will see you on the battlefield.